Center grip shields are better than strap shield grips in Jugger. Here's why. Hi, I'm Tim and I've been playing Shield for around 11 years now. I used a strap shield for 8 years and switched to a center grip shield 3 years ago. Since then, I've been playing better than ever. But why? Let's take a look at the visual differences first.
The strap shield has 2 points of contact, one for the hand and one for the forearm, whereas the center grip shield has only one contact point in the center. Strap shields were the way to go when we look back at the early years of the sport. Weapons were heavy and so were the shields. Because of the heavier swings from opponents, shield players felt safe behind their wooden walls. Time passed and the equipment became lighter and faster, so shield players had to adapt to keep up with the speed of their opponents' attacks. Around this time, people started considering giving shield players more flexibility and range of motion by using a single grip in the middle. This was only possible because the materials used to build shields had become lighter. If a center grip had been built into a wooden shield back then, the player's speed would actually have decreased, because you wouldn't have had the support of your forearm to move such a heavy load. Just so you understand the difference, a wooden shield back then weighed around 1 kilogram, whereas a modern EPP shield weighs around 350 grams.
Nowadays, center grip shields are taking over in Jugger, and many new teams don't even consider building strap shields anymore.
Players using center grip shields quickly realized what benefits came with this change. The first and most important one is that their range of motion increases. Low blocks and blocks on the opposite side of your body became easier, which allows for a more upright and dynamic playstyle. This makes the position of the anti-chain player even more attractive to shield players than it already is, because you can be more mobile while having a good range to block the chain with your shield. Why we think shield players are valuable in the position of the anti-chain player will be explained in another video. Another advantage is the ability to reach further forward with your shield to make it seem larger and to block your opponent's vision. This way, your attacks are more disguised and your own body is harder to tag, but be careful, you may lose stability with your shield. A center grip shield also allows for more creativity and enables the player to use new styles of play. That's because you can create new angles with your wrist. While kneeling, you can now decide whether to count your penalty time with your shield hand or your sword hand. This is only possible because of how easy it is to let go of a center grip shield. Counting with the shield hand allows for a more offensive start because you already have your right hand on your sword. Counting the other way around makes defense easier right after finishing your penalty time.
Here you can see the speed difference between the two shield types.
With one hand already on your sword, you can also win very easily against an opponent kneeling close to you with the same penalty time as in a double situation. Just make sure you are able to take both your shield and your sword with you when rotating on your knee.
But are there advantages for strap shields as well? Of course there are.
They are still commonly used by players for a reason. The main advantage is the stability against hard-driven attacks. With center grip shields, you need to learn at some point to let your opponent's force pass you. With strap shields, you have the ability to completely stop most of the attacks coming at you, because compared to a center grip shield, you have your whole arm stabilizing your shield. Another advantage is that it's simple to use. The way you hold and move the shield is very intuitive, so beginners often feel more comfortable using strap shields. They can also be easier to build. A simple strap shield basically just needs 2 straps running through the EPP, whereas a center grip shield is much more complex than that.
Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments. Tschüss!